Do you guys think um men and women can just be friends? Be just friends? However you wanna say that. Or do you, yes, no. Is is one of them gay? Maybe? To a degree? Seriously though, yes? Yeah. I think it's I mean, yeah, because um I have I have one guy friend. Like I don't have many friends in real life. I don't have many friends in real life, okay? But the one guy friend that I do have, um, it's definitely like 100% platonic. So yeah, I think it's possible. Helps if one of them is ugly though. I'm dying. Okay. Less easy than with other guys personally. Oh yeah, I mean like friendship between uh male friendship is definitely a lot easier. I mean, I guess it depends on the people too. Obviously, everyone's different and different probably too if it's like um anyone who is mm, well yeah, actually because if the guy is gay, then it wouldn't be a problem being friends with him, right? Or if the girl's a lesbian, then it wouldn't be a problem, I assume. I do have at least two female friends that stay friends and not anything further. Yeah, like you're not always going to be attracted to every female you interact with or, every male you interact with. Sometimes I believe it can just be completely platonic. That said, I haven't talked to them frequently. Okay. Hi. Yeah, I mean, I have mostly girlfriends, so the friends that I keep in contact with the most are my girlfriends. I think it helps if they're already married or in a relationship. That could help too. Yep. Mind you, that doesn't stop some people, but my best and oldest friend is female. I have female friends, and one I stayed at her place overnight, and she told me later she was upset I didn't make a move. My she could have made a move. Like, okay, wow, she could have made a move herself. That's what I'm saying. So let us begin. Can men and women be just friends?
I don't want to make it weird, but you are a pretty girl and I do like you.
But you guys never kiss,
No.
so you don't actually know.
Technically, no.
Kiss Not yet.
Hello, and welcome back to Split Decision. I'm your host, Ka Takahashi. Today, we have to answer the ultimate philosophical question. Can men and women really be just friends? All right, everybody, don't be afraid to tell your best friend how you truly feel. Are you guys ready?
Yes!
Let's do this. The first prompt is, I've had feelings for my best friend. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, everybody, go ahead and turn around.
Oh, three of the women. I am not going to lie, okay? I kind of expected more of the men to step on the yes than more of than the women. Not even gonna lie, I'm kind of surprised.
Wow, this is interesting. For the most part, we all agree, except
Oh,
Nina. You're sending them
damn.
yes.
So this was back when we first met, and I cannot regulate my emotions, and I was like, Ari, like, we spent so much time together, he's so charismatic, he like writes songs, and we hooked up, and then I was
They hooked up and he didn't even step on the yes friend. Oh my god, this poor lady. Oh my gosh. Women aren't usually honest like this. It can be yeah, I mean it can be hard to be honest about feelings, especially in this case scenario when you're like with your best friend and stuff. Like I actually kind of love you, but
was like, oh my gosh, I really, really like him. And then there was a day when I was like in a funk because I was like, this man does not like me. And I was like, I gotta go to the beach. I'm leaving. And he's like, okay, just wait till I'm done with work. Like, I'm gonna get this stuff done and then I'll go with you. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm waiting around. It's like 5 p.m. by this time. And I'm like, the sun's going down. I missed my beach day. It's your fault. And I was like, I'm leaving. And he goes, wait, like I'm writing a song and I just wanted to play it for you. And in my head, in my little Delulu head, I was like, it's gonna be about me.
no.
And I'm like, oh my God, like, okay. And I'm sitting there and he starts singing me this song about how he perceives himself. And I was like, that was great. And then I went and I wrote a song about how he will never write a song about me. And then I got over it.
Sometimes I can weaponize obliviousness and pretend like I don't know what's going on, just so I don't have to like have conversations that I don't feel like doing.
But how many times did you guys sleep together?
Twice.
So
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry. That should if you freaking have sex with your freaking best friend, I'm sorry, but you have destroyed it probably. More than likely you have destroyed that relationship at some point in the road. It will be destroyed. Because what are you going to do if you definitely a player there? Right? Like he freaking they sleep together twice and he just has absolutely no feelings for her and is apparently just oblivious. Like come on. That's messed up. Yeah, like ugh, no. Because what happens then when one of you gets into a relationship and your partner like finds out you slept with that best friend? Like they'll never trust you with them. Ever.
twice, and during that time, were you aware that she had feelings for you?
No, honestly, no.
You had no idea?
I had no idea.
Ari is not someone that connects sex with
God.
feelings, at least immediately. Wow. You've told me that verbatim, so don't
Oh my god.
So you really had no idea, though? You couldn't feel it?
I thought she was just like super horny, you know, and like I mean like, and like.
Oh wow.
Because I mean.
You
like,
never said anything like, I really like
Wow.
you. Or there's nothing like that.
I would rather just like let it all unfold and.
Girl. You should also you should see Matt Rife's stand-up bit. He's not your effing friend. He's definitely a player. Well, I mean, he will apparently just sleep with someone. Anyone, maybe anyone, I don't know. Maybe he slept with her because she's a friend, which is weird, but okay. but like, girl, I feel like she should have at least said something. Like, she just kind of let it happen. Like, at least say something. just don't stay quiet. Be like, so, we've slept together twice now, and, you know, just kind of wondering, if there might potentially be anything here.
Not say anything. So.
So Abdullah and Kendall, you both say yes.
Yes. Okay, so year 3 of our friendship, we went on like a mock date.
A mock date,
Obviously,
okay.
we've been best friends for 3 years now. And I don't want to make it weird, but you are a pretty girl and I do like you.
I think like the bottom line is that
Fair.
we value our friendship so much that we would never want a relationship to get in the way.
I hate when people say shit like this. That is such a stupid logic to me. If you don't get into a relationship because you don't want that to get in the way of your friendship, well then in the future your other partner will probably get in the way of your friendship. So you might as well just be together. This is just so stupid. This is such a stupid take. I hate when people say this. Oh, but we're such good friends. Like I wouldn't want that to get in a relationship to get in the way of that. Like, you're great friends. You'd probably be a great couple. Exactly. Like, who better to be in a relationship with than your freaking best friend? Me and my best friend went back and forth with our feelings for years, and we're still besties. We both moved on, and she's married now. Oh, nice. I mean, like, going back and forth with your feelings like you weren't, sure how you felt about each other is a little bit different than these two who said they clearly had, feelings for each other. No, we knew, it just never lined up. What is this never lined up? I mean, I guess if you're both happy in the end, then that's all that matters. But I hate this take. We don't want a relationship to get in the way. Piss off, just date anyways.
But I will say, I have tried to like test the waters.
Test the waters?
Yeah. One of the last times I was in LA, I joked, I was like, what if we just kissed and just like got it out of the way?
It's gonna be weird, like for me, like if I overthink this, I'm like, anything to me, if I overthink about this, I'm like, I shouldn't do it.
So then I waited to the last minute, or no, you did. You waited to the last minute in the airport. I'm like, so are we gonna kiss or what? Like, I'm going on that plane.
I was like, am I gonna let my best friend go 2,000 miles away, and like, when am I gonna see her next? Yeah. We had that one kiss, and I'm like, well, you're gone. It's gonna leave me wondering so many things. I was like, move to LA, and like once you have a permanent solution in this city, then we can like test the waters.
No, maybe not.
Maybe
You
not
lost
anymore,
your chance,
but-
man.
Oh, she said you lost your chance. And the door was closed.
He probably has commitment issues. It sounds like he has commitment issues. Overthinking for sure, but probably stems from commitment issues. He's scared to make that commitment. The dude in the video, not something. Should have just kissed her, man. Should have just done it.
Well, I'm curious, what do you think would have happened if he did kiss you?
Honestly, I don't know. I go back and forth because I'm like, I can sort of tell that I'm attracted to someone when I kiss them. And if it works, it works. So like, you can't get rid of that. You can't not see that or feel it.
You would feel it right away if it was right.
Exactly.
So wait, she can't tell before she kisses them, only when she kisses them.
And that's what I was hoping to like get.
You have never kiss or never kiss?
No.
So you don't actually know?
No.
Technically, no.
Kiss right.
Maybe we'll put a pin in that. So you both had feelings for each other as well, Marianne and Jay.
It was kind of more of like a passing thought
because the synergy was so great. And I never experienced that, you know, with other people, like with other friendships.
When I first met her, I saw her on Zoom in a work meeting. And I was just texting all my friends. I was like, oh, this Asian girl's hot. Who is this? And then there was this, yeah, there were passing thoughts, like she mentioned, but I think she was really good at setting up that boundary and making me know with her actions that it wasn't going to be anything more. Because I like to test the waters with all of my girlfriends.
How would you test the waters?
What?
On my birthday, we went to Newport and rented out this.
Oh my God! What? That gives me player vibes because it's what? Does that? Am I reading too much into this? I don't know. If you test the waters with everyone, doesn't that seem weird? Isn't that weird? Maybe I'm weird. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Penthouse, and we were just friends. Nothing happened, but it was close to something happening. She would text her boyfriend, and she would say, oh, we're having a party, and she made it sound like there was more people, but it's not really, it was just the two of us. But she was also really good at bringing in her boyfriend, now fiance, into the picture. So that was one thing that I know.
So hold on a second. She had a boyfriend this whole time, and he's testing the waters. What? But okay. She has also stepped on the yes, so she's no saint either. She isn't a saint either, it seems. Maybe we'll get her side of the story, I guess. But, what the frick?
Noticed was that when we would talk, her fiance would be there too. And it was fast right away, because with my other friends that were girls, they wouldn't bring in their significant others. And I always thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, and I think it's kind of taboo.
Oh, okay. So is he trying to tell us? Is he telling? Is he not telling the story right? Because now he also just kind of makes it seems like he was testing the water with a bunch of other girls who were also in relationships. I'm so confused. I'm confused. I'm he just screws his friends. That's what he's saying. This is what it sounds like he's saying because of the way he's telling the story.
To like say that, right? But I feel like it's good to be real, where when I met NJ, I already was dating someone. When there's an attraction there, it doesn't always have to go to the next level. There's just an attraction to that person. And then you have that choice to either continue, you know, that curiosity, or put a boundary on it. Okay. So it's a healthy relationship.
Does anyone else think that it's really important to set, you know, very clear boundaries?
Okay, so she was attracted to him, but she was in a relationship, so she put a boundary there to be like, yeah, you know, like, I'm attracted to you, but no, this isn't gonna go anywhere. That's fair. I mean, yeah, even in a relationship, you can be attracted to other people, but you don't pursue them. Did the girls not tell him about their boyfriends? Or am I not understanding? Yeah, he was saying that this girl there was the only one who always had her fiance around when they spoke, but the other girls that he spoke to didn't bring their boyfriends around, or something like that.
In a male-female best friend relationships?
I do.
You didn't say that yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
She liked this guy, and he was really toxic. So we were sitting at a brunch table, and I'm like, well, what's his name? And then she's like spelling it out and have her phone. And I'm like, let me just unfollow him on Instagram. And I did it. I was like, you know what? We talked about me unfollowing him for her for a very long time.
What?
I guess it just caught her off surprise.
Do you think he butts into your love life because maybe he has feelings for you?
To be honest, sometimes I do think
Obviously.
that. I think that he hates.
Yeah, because he's sitting there being like, this guy's not good enough for her, no. You should break up right now. Break up.
Everyone that I have, like, you know,
I don't
been
hate
with.
everyone. I just think that the people, unfortunately, she tends to go for are really bad for her. And she.
Yeah, okay, buddy. You don't get to make that decision for her. He's sabotaging the relationship so he can be with her. Yeah. Well, no, he doesn't even want to be with her. He doesn't even want to, like, test being with her. She needs to dump her friend. Yeah, she needs to break up with this friend. Or they just need to, you know, try to be in a relationship because what the frick? I hate when people are like, yeah, he doesn't want to commit. Yeah. I hate when people are like, oh, but this person isn't good for them, so I have to try and break them up. No, you don't get to make that decision. You can talk them through things, you know, give them advice and whatever, but you don't get to actually make that decision for them. They have to come to that conclusion themselves.
She realizes that, like, in a couple months, she will realize, because I know I'm right.
Do you think she should date someone more like you?
I think she should date someone who respects her and who doesn't f around with her like her previous.
Like you?
Like you?
So date her!
No, I don't f around with
Like
her
if it was
like
someone
that,
exactly
though.
like you,
So
would you
maybe,
approve of that
maybe
person?
because I think
Bro.
I'm a really good
Someone that
person,
looks
so I'm like,
exactly
why not?
like
Yeah.
you.
date
Why
someone like
not?
me.
Why not date someone like him or him?
Or him.
Or him. All right, so step forward.
Not again. We're not doing this.
Well, I am curious though. I feel like
Oh
most
my
people, they don't think
gosh.
that it's possible, right? Best friend, guys, girls, you can do it. You two are the only ones that have never had feelings at all. Everyone else has. Can you speak on that really fast?
Well, I'm
true.
lucky because Nick never tries anything. But I think that's what makes our friendship so great, because we've never hooked up, never had feelings for each other, because I think we have like a
Exactly.
mutual respect, and we have boundaries that we've set, but also boundaries that are unspoken because we respect each other.
Can I ask, what if he did try something? Because he said he never tried something. What if he did try something?
Oh, he'd absolutely get socked in the face,
Oh,
for
So
sure.
get socked in the face.
I think because at the time when we became friends, I was in that messy ass relationship, and so by the time like I came out of that, like me and Lex had already been friends for like 2-3 years. So like maybe, but I think by that time I knew too much about her, and like I love you, like don't get me wrong, I love you to death. but I
You
would not
knew
date
too much about her.
I'm really anxious.
What
like,
does
I
that
really need
mean?
a hug right now.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, bestie.
And
The next prompt is, my best friend has a toxic personality trait. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
oh, it was a short ad. Hold on, wait, I missed the question. My best friend has a toxic personality trait. Okay.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Bro.
All right, and
All the women. Oh. All the women stepped
all
on
right,
yes.
NJ, let's start with you. What?
All of them stepped on yes. Oh, well, clearly this dude has a toxic personality trait. He can't make choices. He has commitment issues. This dude's a player. This dude's also a player. I don't know what is wrong with this dude. And this girl is too shy and doesn't like speak her feelings. And then this girl, I don't know, because she didn't talk a whole lot. She didn't talk a whole lot. He knows too much. I can't date you. I know too much about you. She's wicked. Is she wicked? Is she? Let's find out.
What's her toxic personality trait?
So there's two.
Okay,
that
let's
come
see.
to mind
Oh,
right now.
More than one?
Two.
Wow, two,
Well,
okay.
one is I think you're too nice for your own good.
Oh, okay.
The second is you don't have a sense of time.
Oh. Well, damn. Damn, I feel freaking attacked right now. Holy, except the sense of time. Okay, I have a good sense of time. I'm pretty good. When you tell me to show up at a certain time, I freaking show up at that time or a little bit before. But the too nice for your freaking own good? Oh my god.
Oh, bro, that's right.
You do not have a sense of time.
So true.
How can we had 10 minutes?
I know.
And then let me take a shower and do my hair.
Well,
I can't stand that. I cannot stand it when you make plans with someone. And I've had this done multiple times to me where I will tell someone, okay, let's meet at this time or blah, 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 whatever. And oh my god, they're just late or something, or like, you know, it's they text you at like 20 minutes before the time and they're like, oh my god, I'm running to the bus now or blah, blah, blah. And you're like, what do you mean? You should have left like an hour ago and you're only freaking leaving now. Oh, it drives me crazy. Drives me crazy.
NJ's toxic personality trait.
His anger. We have identified it with like 3 levels.
His
There's 3 levels
anger.
of anger to NJ.
You're gonna talk about the levels, okay?
Oh,
There's like,
damn.
you know, like his intensity of anger at level 1 is just pretty, it's like my level 3, so it's just really intense. And then the second level is like when he starts insulting people's like, them as a person, and then the third level is like he starts insulting that person and their family members.
Oh my god. What?
Like their cousins and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, deep like
Yeah, no one is
families
safe.
that you haven't
When
Wow.
level 3, nobody is safe.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Kendall, what's Abdullah's?
Well, I know there's a certain word that he knows really well. You're a gaslighter.
Oh, no.
But the truth is I have embraced it because I think it's hilarious.
Can you give us one example?
Oof.
Like that.
I know exactly what I gaslit her about.
Okay, why don't you share it with us?
Yeah, you share it.
So basically, for 2 years, we decided that we were going to be roommates.
That one.
And I do come from a really conservative family, so I was like, are my really conservative Muslim parents going to accept that I'm living with a girl? And we were planning, we were like, we're gonna get this, and then like, I was like, oops, I gotta go.
And this didn't bother you, or
Well,
how was your
Well,
reaction?
she wasn't
guess
moving here
I
anyway.
wasn't-
She's from
I was,
Minnesota,
like-
so I was like, when
so-
are you gonna move here?
So part of me was like okay with like the fact that like it wasn't set in stone, but then when I'm like after those 2 years, like when I was like, oh wait, let's officially do this, then he backs out, and I was like really hurt.
Aw.
Yeah,
really
it was a phase we had to go through.
So you both say the other person has a toxic personality trait. Who wants to go first?
I think that at times you can be emotionally unavailable, especially with the women in your life. That and I think sometimes your big party mentality can kind of get the better of you. Like it's, every night. And it's a lot. And I'm
partying.
21, so I'm like, I'm for it. I'm with you, but
Holy
it can be a
freaking
lot.
heck, she's
Is there
young.
an issue with it that he parties every night?
It's not good for you, but yeah. It's like more for yourself than like affecting other people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something that you do that is certainly toxic is you usually go through life, and this is usually romantic, but I'm sure it's happened platonically too, and you take men and you run them into the ground and then you leave them behind and you don't even think about them. And listen, there are so many men that you do that to that you're like, honestly, those guys, they don't deserve it. Yeah, so what? Like, at the same time, like, there's gonna be people that are very nice people in your life that you're gonna be hitching your little ass to, and then eventually, like, you're gonna be done with them, and that's gonna be a pretty big hole. And I'm not saying, not even emotionally for you, but like socially, you know what I'm saying? Especially as those boys get a little bit closer to the people that we hang out with. You know what I mean? It's gonna leave a little bit of a
She's
crater
not
in
even
there,
denying it
So,
though.
when you say run them into the ground, what do you mean by that exactly?
I mean, like, this guy, super into her, and she'll be right there. She will accept his flights to, to Texas. She'll jump in,
like making him think that she's in love with him.
Yeah, in ways like that.
I get the ick.
Oh, so kind of like leading them on. Okay, so she'll lead them on. I see what he means now. I see what he means. This dude wants to be in the 70s so bad. Right? But can I just say I actually don't hate that look? I don't actually hate it. Kind of cool. She gets the ick. Yep, she gets the ick. She leads them on, then she gets the ick, and then she's like, nope, bye. See you later.
That's fair.
That's pretty fair, bro.
That's fair.
This is a question for all the ladies. How does your best friend treat women? You look like you're ready. You're like, oh my God, I can't wait to share.
Nick treats women very well, I would say. I think he's the best guy I know. And he was the one that cried during the Barbie movie, and I think he's Alan. But he pretends he's
Hell
not.
yeah, I freaking loved the Barbie movie. I want to watch that again. I want to watch the Barbie movie again now. I gotta do it. I'm Knuff.
But he's an Alan for sure.
Is that a compliment to be Alan?
Yeah.
You need to watch Barbie.
I've seen Barbie.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alan. Yeah. Okay. The next prompt is, my significant other has felt jealous of my best friend. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Oh, like all the women. See what I mean? See what I mean? She's sabotaging his future chances with that? But why? Why? If I was told a dude cried at Barbie movie, I'd want to date him. I'd be like, oh, he has emotions? Yes, please. I'll take him on a date. Let's go. We'll go for a nice dinner date. We'll walk on the beach or something.
Nice. Interesting. Okay, you know what? Nina, let's start with you.
So, I'm not in a relationship currently, but the one I was in before, we were long distance.
Oh, no.
So seeing me spend time with Ari like every day was obviously just like not great for him to see, and he would make little comments here and there. But you know, you can
like a long distance relationship already takes a massive amount of trust. And to see you actively hanging out with a guy all the time is going to take an extra massive amount of trust. Like, holy crap.
I can always sense the jealousy.
Yeah, well, he should have been here then.
What was that?
Should have been here then.
Do you not like her significant other?
He was a bore. Just because you can play guitar really well, that doesn't make you an interesting person.
For a while, I had to tell my ex. I'd be like, I think Ari's gay, so like I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh my God!
I did think for a while when I first met Ari that he was not straight. He was wearing this like see-through shirt, and I was like,
gay, right?
fruity.
Wow,
Did
the
you
assumptions.
know that she was telling her boyfriend at the time that you were gay?
She told me because he was visiting, and she was like, oh my God, he's coming, and he thinks you're gay.
Have to like act more gay, or what did you do?
She was like drumming out a little bit.
Be yourself, but more of yourself.
All right, well, Kendall. So your significant other got jealous, huh?
So during the pandemic, I was talking to a guy like around January and February. Oh, and also another guy. I would talk about, you know, Abdullah and how he's my best friend. And one of them was like, oh, like, I don't know how I feel about that. Like a male best friend. Like, I don't know what to do with that. Like, I don't know, it seemed like it was a problem for him. I couldn't really talk about you after that.
All right, and you both say yes.
So like, for example, in the last like long-term relationship that I had, she was jealous of Lexi the entire time. The girl I was seeing at the time, she had come over and she brought one of her pillows over, and she had left it. And then a couple days later, Lexi had come over and just, because me, like being me, I can see why people would think that like, oh, like something might be going on because like I'm just hanging out with Lexi and our other female friend alone in my room. Like, who knows what's going on? Nothing. But then I put like a picture on my Instagram story, and they were just like in my room, and she was hugging the significant other's pillow. She saw it, and she was like, tell that to put my pillow down.
Oh my
I thought she was
gosh.
joking, because I was like, there's no way anyone would be that mad about a pillow.
Damn.
I was wrong. And we all worked together.
Yeah.
So she went to work after that, and there was like weird tension, and I went to
No, she
work.
did not talk to me.
Yeah, she
and I
didn't
was like,
talk to
"What
her.
the f-?"
And I was like, oh, that's weird, maybe, whatever. And then I went into work, and then I figured out, oh no, she's like real life mad.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God. Like, I don't think there's a reason to automatically just not trust them right off the bat unless they give you a reason to. Obviously just establish boundaries that you're comfortable with. Like, just establish boundaries that you're comfortable with. Like, I don't know. Maybe don't hang out. Like, I don't know. Maybe don't hang out together alone at home if that's something your significant other isn't comfortable with. Like, I get it. I know some people might call that controlling, but, everyone has boundaries. Everyone has things that they're comfortable with.
It was a thing.
Okay, the next prompt is, I keep giving my best friend the same advice, but they never listen. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around.
Oh.
I knew it.
Really?
Okay, Nick, why don't you go ahead and...
You said we can curse, right?
We can curse.
Oh,
You need to stop letting these ain't motherfuckers back in your life.
Oh my God.
oh wow.
She forgives them all the goddamn time, and it's annoying. And like, I love you, don't get me wrong, like you can come to me, don't feel safe, but like, I'm gonna keep telling you, drop them.
Man, they bring us entertainment.
No, they don't.
I think,
Neither of us are entertained.
I
You're
think
crying and I'm upset.
Aww.
Nobody wins.
Yeah.
Aww.
Abdullah.
I genuinely love Kendall so much, and I just want the best for you. Like, I want the best person for you. And as he said, like, you're upset. I mean, you're crying and I'm upset. And like, she's telling me all of this, and I'm like, well, why do you do this? Like, stop putting yourself through the same situation over and over and over again. Like, when will you learn? So it's just like my hope is that she decides to be with someone that treats her in the best way possible.
I can't stand this dude. I can't stand him. You know what? At this point, she shouldn't date him. At this point, she probably should not date him. Thank you, Ken. I hope you're also having a good day. Thank you, thank you.
I think the person that you are currently sleeping with, you need to tell her how you feel and like ask her what she wants and make clear what you want, because both of you are not talking about it and it's gonna make things messy.
Yeah, you've said it before. So.
The next prompt is, I've considered ending our friendship.
Oh.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh.
Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh, wow.
NJ is the only one.
He did, actually.
I did end
He did
it.
end
I
it.
did end our friendship
For like a good month.
for 5 weeks.
Okay.
I timed it. So there was this
Wow.
one time where I felt like Marianne was taking someone else's side, and I typically wouldn't get too mad about it, but I didn't like that person at all. And I complained to Marianne, but this person also complains to her. But when he complained to her, she was totally fine. But when I complained to her about this person, she said,
Is it her
I'm
fiance?
trying to protect my energy right now. And I understand it now, but back then, I was, no, dude. I was really mad. And so I didn't even say anything. I just unfollowed her on social media, and then I left all of our group chats.
The soft block.
That
And
was level 3.
I was just totally.
Considering you ended the friendship, you must have been pretty... Yeah, I want to know who it was. Was it her fiance? Because that'll, put a whole twist. But probably not. Maybe he would have said that.
Done.
Cut off.
I would complain to someone else about Marianne, and then this person told Marianne all the expletives that I would say, And I guess I found out after when we made up that she was told about the things that I said, and I felt really bad. And so when we finally started talking and we had our, I guess our like makeup conversation.
Yeah. Our
Right?
apology session.
Yeah, our apology sessions, and she started crying. It was one of the toughest things that I've had to see.
What was the toughest thing?
To see my best friend crying and knowing that I was the person that caused that.
All right, everybody. The next prompt is, I would have casual sex with my best friend if they were down. Okay, go ahead and make your split decisions in 3,
The
2,
70s dude is 100% gonna say yes. If he doesn't say yes, this is bullshit.
All right, everybody, are you ready for the big reveal? Go ahead and turn around.
I was right. He's the only one. What is gross. He's literally the only one. Oh my gosh. Welcome in, Annie. You came in at like the best moment. You came in at the best moment. I cannot. Honestly, I thought the 70s dude, and the guy at the end, NJ, for sure I thought both of them would. But at least the 70s dude, 100%. I mean, he already did. Basically.
All right, you're the only one, huh?
Yeah, I guess so, man. Casual sex.
Wow.
I mean, like it's casual, you know. And I think we've already sort of like been there before in a sense.
Exactly.
So I've
yeah.
also had this fear, like losing touch. You know what I mean? Like, you know, everything always goes wrong. But like, at the same time, like we've like kind of, I don't know, conquered that in a sense, in a weird way. Despite the fact that we like even really weren't that open about it, and we didn't even really talk about it, and we kind of were like, so we're putting that in the back burner. Like at the same time, like we still sort of figured it out.
I think I just know too much now. Yeah. Like, I believe that friends can kiss. Like, kiss, but not I don't think I could.
I don't kiss my friends. Like, a peck on the cheek, maybe. Well, no, I would do a peck on the cheek, but, she makes it sound like actual, like a kiss on the lips, and for me, no. For me, that's weird. At most, I would do a peck on the cheek. Kissing will lead to sex. Apparently for this guy, yeah.
I could do that again.
Next prompt is, there's something that I haven't said enough to my best friend lately that I want to say now.
Uh-oh.
Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
All right,
oh,
go ahead and turn around.
Oh, all of them except one. Okay. Indecisive, man.
All right, you want to start?
Yeah, again, I mentioned that quality time is like my number one thing for like becoming close to people, but sometimes I can use that constant physical contact as like, I'm not sure if it's like an excuse, but I don't verbally express like appreciation very often. I sort of use my presence as like an appreciation, you know?
What?
And you're great, and I love you, and spending all the moments that we do together is great, and I'm excited for tonight.
I'm confused. She's your best friend, not your girlfriend. So, like, why do you need physical affirmation? What?
Play on the same stage as you, and every time going forward.
I know I tell you more when you're pissing me off than when you're not, but I really do love you so much, and I wouldn't be where I am today, like in my music and in my social life without you. So, thank you, and I love you.
I don't think I tell you enough how proud I am of all the things you're doing, and, you know, just seeing.
Step forward. He just changed his mind. He's like, oh, wait, I thought of something. Wait, maybe there is something. A lot of dysfunctional relationships. Yeah. Definitely. Maybe except for the two that are next to these ones. I would say maybe other than them. They seem the most not dysfunctional. Yeah, one regular relationship.
Seeing you go for all the things that you are trying to go for, and also value yourself, like number one, like that's just so nice to see. And I guess I want to take notes, you know, just like because of how great that, you know, all the things you're doing. And also I just don't have enough time with you ever. And
Aww.
I just need more time. So if you could give me more time.
Well, if you guys would date.
Over the last 7 years, going to 8 years that I've known her, like hanging out with her is like an adventure every single day. So I just like, I can't imagine what my life would be like without Kendall at all. Like there's just no, like
Then date her! God dang it! God frick, can I reach through the screen? Can I? Just hearing people's opinions these days, I feel like I'm in a lifelong prank, I swear. Oh no. Oh no. Why is that, Amy? Why is that?
I picture it and I'm like, I can't. It doesn't make sense. So thank you for just bringing out this person that I was and I never dared to be. And she really helped me get out of that. And I appreciate that a lot.
So one, I love you, obviously. Don't say it.
Yeah,
enough.
these two.
Two, I'm so proud of you for who you are. Like it's the amount of things that you can get knocked down on and get back up and just like live life is amazing. Like it's literally something that like it's the one thing that I see in you that I'm just like, I need to make sure that she doesn't lose that. And also thank you, because like I know I say thank you a lot, but like I need you to understand how like important you are to me, because I literally would not be here without you. I would be dead. So thank you.
The feeling is mutual. I also wouldn't be alive and here today if your friendship hasn't been with me for the last few years. I don't think you give yourself enough credit for how great of a person and great of a guy that you are. And I'm sorry that someone hurt you and made you feel like you can't express your feelings as well as you used to. But I am just grateful for your patience and your loyalty, and our friendship is always going to be so important to me. If there ever comes a time in the future where we have to stop being friends, like, I just know that I'm just glad that it existed and that it was there and I was there with you.
You're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry.
And also, whoever ends up with him, they're gonna be the luckiest and most loved girl. And yeah, I just love you, and I'm just really happy to be your friend.
I'm really sorry. I don't know where I would be right now if I didn't meet you. I know my life was kind of hectic before our friendship, so you brought a lot of stability to that. I know I don't say enough how grateful I am for you, but I really am. Because there's people that you meet in your life that kind of just put you in a whole different trajectory in life. And you're definitely one of those people that I don't know where I would be right now if you haven't given me the guidance and the friendship and the love and the care that you've had. So I love you, and I'm just really sorry for what happened.
I can't top that. NJ, I'm really glad you gave us another chance. You know, after that time apart, I think I really realized how much of a rock you were to me in my personal life in terms of just my confidence and just feeling like loved and supported. I definitely felt like those were some of the values you bring into my life that was kind of missing, you know, and I've learned so much from you. And I just feel so grateful that I have almost like it almost feels like a place like home.
Can you guys just like hug each other? Just everyone, come on, just like get in there.
Hug it out.
Get away.
Hug it out, everyone.
I didn't.
You almost made me cry.
I almost cried.
I was crying a little bit. I turned a little bit.
Sadly, we've reached the end of this episode. Join us next time as identical twins share their deepest secrets and stories. I'll see you there.
Thanks for watching. Like this video if you think we should.
Wait. What? Like this video if you think we should hook up again. No. No. Sorry, but now I have to not like this video. Oh my goodness. Please don't hook up again. Please do not do it. Holy frick. I don't know which, like, I don't know who had the most toxic relationship there. They didn't seem like super, super toxic. Like, I think these two, maybe. The two that won't date, the fact that guy has gaslit her on multiple occasions is beyond effed up. So, okay, so they were talking about moving in together. They talked about it, and then she finally was like, okay, yeah, sure, let's do it. And then all of a sudden he was like, oh, never mind. Never mind, I don't want to do that. Is that what they were talking about? Because, is that gaslighting? I thought gaslighting was something else entirely. Like, gaslighting is, I don't know, you, like, you put a napkin on the table, and then your partner, or whatever, whoever is like, oh, I didn't put that napkin there, who put it there? And then you, who are the one that put it there, are like, oh, I didn't put it there. You must have put it there earlier. That's gaslighting. But I didn't feel like the example that they used where they were talking about moving in together and then he just changed his mind, last minute, which is shitty. But I didn't feel like that was gaslighting. Traditionally making people think they are crazy and misremember. Yeah. Like, that was not even a correct gaslighting example.